Aloha, my name is Kaila Avery and I've lived in Puna for 40 years, and we have just had a huge event in Hawaii with this 2018 eruption in Puna. And so I have a myth that came out of the event, and my myth begins with Pele. I walked out onto the grass and I put my feet onto the grass and I said, "Pele, where are you coming?" Because we felt many earthquakes coming down the hill. The whole island was earthquakes, constant earthquakes. And she told me that she was going to come down and cut down into the middle of Leilani Estates. And then I saw that she may be coming towards the Puna Geothermal Venture plant. So I got scared, and like a human would, I put my kind of thing into it because I'm not for the Puna Geothermal plant. Anyway, so Pele came up and down the East Rift Zone, came up and down, and while she was doing that, I was going to see her at night down here. And then she didn't go to the geothermal plant. She went around it actually. And then she came up and down, and once she came back into fissure 8, she made her home in fissure 8, and that's when all of this lava came through. Fissure 8 is right on the edge of a midwife clinic where many children have been born here. All very powerful children. Many of my godchildren have been born there recently. And so all of a sudden I realized Pele came to have a child, that she came to Puna to have a child. So I think that the child came very quickly. Mount Nuana came out of that. I call her Mount Nuana. Who knows what her real name is, but the big mountain that was created there was when Pele's stomach kind of burst forth. And all of the stretch marks that she was getting, all of the land cracking up with her stretch marks. And that she was coming up and down the East Rift Zone searching for that midwife clinic, and she finally found it. So then the baby came so fast, so much blood, so much energy came through, and I think she had the child down here in the Puna coastline, and I think she had it with her sister Hawai'I, the goddess of the ocean. And they don't always get along because sometimes Pele feels that she's putting her fires out. But her sister was so impressed and said, "Pele, please let me hold your child and you go holo holo. Do some hula and do some swimming in these beautiful ponds that we have along this coastline." And so Pele came down here and did some hula, and she did some swimming, and she came down here to the geothermal warm springs and took a swim. And then she came to the school at Ahalanui and this Hawaiian school there to see about her child going to school there. So then Pele got all the way down to Pohoiki. And just as she got into Pohoiki, the elders were brought around the coastline in boats, and they were brought into Pohoiki, and they prayed to the ancestors, and they asked, "Please leave this place for our people. We need a swimming place. This is our homeland that we've had for so long. This is an ancient fishing village that all these elders had grown up in." So then those elders prayed and they gave offerings, and Pele stopped. And she said to who they were praying to is they prayed to their ancestors, and the ancestors reached out to Pele and said, "Please leave this for the people of Puna." So then Pele said, "I'm gonna make this more beautiful than I've ever made it." So she beautifully framed in Pohoiki with this 30-foot wall of lava. It's incredible. Framed it in and left a bunch of pools, and she put this giant black sand beach here. So now she goes back and gets her baby, and just after she has gotten her baby, we started having storms, hurricanes, and it snowed on top of Mauna Kea. Well, those are all Pele's brothers and sisters coming to visit, which is what you do when a baby is born. So now Pele's back wherever she hangs out, and who knows if there's going to be some postpartum event. The myth is still unfolding. That's my myth.